Being too soft nowadays doesn't make you a good person. If anything, it makes you easy to manipulate, to be taken advantage of, and ultimately be disrespected. And deep down in your heart, you know that to be the truth. In this video, I'm going to break down why being too soft just destroys your confidence, but also how to toughen up and actually stand up for yourself the right way. And if you're done being taken advantage of, or you're the person that everybody walks all over in your life, let's build boundaries together. Book a free call with me. The link's just down below in the description and pinned comment. I don't want you to be a wimp anymore. I don't want you to be a pushover. I don't want you to have everyone walk all over you. I don't want people to think that they've got you wrapped around their little finger. I don't want people to keep pushing the envelope and you keep getting taken advantage of. Instead, I want you to have a spine. I want you to be tough. I want you to be tough without being a jerk, a bad person, or a narcissist. It's the classic tale sometimes of when somebody is very much bullied or taken advantage of in their school, that when they grow up, they normally become people of authority, police officers, for example, and then they become the bullies. They then take their anger and their resentment, their trauma and frustration out on other people. But also in our normal personal lives, if we're pushovers, if we're people pleasers, too soft and sensitive for too long, and we reach breaking point, sometimes we go too far the other extreme, where we're nasty. We become self-absorbed, entitled, and maybe narcissists as well. I've seen it happen. People suddenly stand up for themselves, give a middle finger to everyone, and then they go off the other end of the spectrum. Just completely nasty and disrespectful and rude because I've earned the right, I've done everything, I've been taken advantage of. I don't want you to go to that extreme. And I don't want you to be where you are now if you're too soft. You've got to meet somewhere in the middle. You don't have to say no to everyone. You don't have to say yes to everyone. You don't have to be aggressive and rude, but you don't have to be weak. It's a balancing act. I learned this the hard way, but then I figured it out. I realized, okay, you just have to balance the two. And when you're perfectly balanced, then everything falls into place. So I've done my research here. I've looked at my own personal life. I've looked at clients I've worked with and helped on this topic. And I've noticed and realized the key areas where you're being too soft and how to actually fix it. And the first one is you apologize for things that you shouldn't ever feel guilty about. For example, sorry, I've just been really busy. Sorry, I didn't get back to you fast enough. Sorry, I need some time for myself. Sorry, I'm not going to make it this time. Sorry, I don't have the energy to do what you're asking me to do. Sorry, I don't have the money to lend you. Sorry, I don't think we can meet up right now. Sorry, I can't meet that unrealistic deadline. Sorry, I can't put myself down to work again because I've got to spend time with my family. Sorry, I can't do that task right now. I am mentally, physically exhausted. And so on and so forth. Stop saying sorry for having a backbone, a spine. You see, I've commented this many times in my videos. In today's modern world, it doesn't suit you to be submissive. It doesn't suit you to be a pushover. It doesn't suit you to say yes to everything. Because most people nowadays will take advantage of you, will take advantage of your time, energy, your finances as well, and you'll get little to nothing in return. So you don't owe anyone access to your time, energy, or space, or peace, or finances. There's no law there. Oh, but they're family. Oh, they're friends. I don't care. It's not a legal right. It's not written in stone. It's an unwritten law. It's courteousness, it's gratitude, it's gratefulness, it's all that jazz. Stop saying sorry for having a backbone. You're tired. You're not readily accessible. And the older you get, the more responsibilities you have, the more wisdom you accumulate, the more experience you go through, the more hard lessons and good lessons you learn. Your time is precious. Your energy is precious because you save that for your time. And that mental clarity and peace, that's the most important of them all. You need to protect your peace like it's currency. Now, you keep explaining yourself to people who've already decided to misunderstand you. You try to be clear, honest, transparent, but these people will still twist it, still play the victim, still cause problems. This is a very difficult, very complicated situation, because whether you're a man or woman, whatever, you're quite straightforward, and that's probably why you watch this channel. I cut through the BS. I say it as it is. I try to, give you the meat and potatoes of these very complicated, broad subjects. But the people that you clash with the most, the people that you can't make sense of, and vice versa, they're the ones that keep you up at night. They're the ones that confuse you. They're the ones that hold you back. They're the ones who really push your buttons. But like I said, they've already decided to misunderstand you. A brilliant example of this is a toxic relationship. You're logical. You're healthy. You're transparent. You say it as it is. You know what you want. You're clear in your communication. But they're idiots. They're stupid. They have an agenda. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, it doesn't seem to get through to them all. So say it once, then shut the hell up. Weak people over-explain. Strong people deal with the truth only. This is how it is. This is how it's going to be. I don't need to give you a PowerPoint presentation, over-explain and give you facts and stats. No, this is it. This is it. End of. If they have an agenda, if they're triggered, if they're trying to cause an argument, friction, whatever, don't engage. You've said it once. Draw a line under it. Be done with it. Those who get it, get it. Those who don't want to get it, don't get you. Don't let disrespect, by the way, slide because you don't want conflict. So they interrupt you, mock you, undermine you, and you let it slide to keep the peace, keep things cool, calm things down, to not let things escalate. That's not peace. That's self-betrayal. So a large majority of people who reach out to me and work with me, watch this channel, don't want conflict. Now, I'm going to tell you something here. You're not a bad person. You're not an evil person. You're not nasty. You're certainly not toxic. And I know that. You're a provoked person. Which basically means if I put you in a cage, I don't know how I'd do that, but put you in a cage and I prodded you with a pitchfork, you'll snap eventually. Does that make you a bad person? No. You're reacting to being provoked. So, you're trying to talk, but they're interrupting you, talking over you. You're trying to convey your point. They're mocking you, like not taking you seriously. They undermine you. You don't know what you're talking about. And you let it slide continuously. Let it slide, let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Until once again, like the analogy of being in the cage with a pitchfork, you snap. You crack. Call it out. Cut it out. And protect your dignity at all costs. It's not for them to understand you. It's not for them to treat you better. Call it out. Cut it out. walk off. You're being rude. You're being disrespectful. I don't like the way you're treating me. I don't like the way this has transpired. Then they'll flail their arms around, shout, scream, whatever like that. Don't over-explain and just back off, walk away. And don't engage. That's when you keep the peace. You keep the peace by saying, I've said my truth. I've drawn a line under it. And that's it. Now, if the provoking gets worse, the pitchfork gets more aggressive, then you exit, you go no contact, you walk away. That is called a boundary. 99% of the people that watch my channel, sadly, have never been taught or educated how to set them. I can help you with that. Being easygoing, being casual, going with the flow has made you invisible. You try not to rock the boat, be chilled, go with the flow, be relaxed, but no one listens to you and no one takes you seriously. Now that could be your personality, and for me, you're like my favorite type of person. I'd love to hang out with you. You're not stressy, you're not annoying, you're not irritable, you're cool, you're chilled. That's my type of person. And you got to realize you weren't made to blend in. You were made to stand firm for yourself. We have this unconscious belief that a parent or caregiver or some sort of figure in our mind is going to swoop in and save the day. Is going to tell the bully where to go, is going to fight our battles and say everything that we're not brave enough to say. And it never happens, obviously, because it's make-believe, it's not true. You need to stand firm, calmly, and in an unshakable manner. I will not be spoken to that way. I deserve more respect. I will not be as accessible as I used to be. No, I am not the bank that's going to lend out lots of money all the time. No, I will not be taken advantage of anymore. I don't agree with this dynamic. I can't work like this anymore. I can't live like this. I think it's better that I just move on. That's it. If people keep walking all over you, it's because you've been too soft for too long. If the world was sunshine and rainbows and everyone was wonderful and we sing Kumbaya off into the distance holding hands, then yeah, be soft. But that's not the real world. From our friends, our family, and even our romantic partners and relationships, we have been taken advantage of for too long. You want to let your guard down. You want to be vulnerable because you're a good person. You want to give. You want to help. You want to support. You've got love and affection. You've got generosity. But unfortunately, you're too soft. You don't need to be a jerk. You don't need to be a bad person. You just need to learn those principles I've shared and stand up for yourself. So if you're ready to stop being so nice and act with authority, not in a rude or disrespectful way, but in a way that suits you better, let's turn this around together. Let me help you. No one knows this better than me. I've been through it, walked through it, and I've come out better. You can do the same. Book a free call with me. The link's in the description down below. Remember, being soft doesn't make you good. It makes you a target for selfish, toxic people. Are you sick and tired of feeling stuck in life or being weighed down by endless struggles? Maybe you're exhausted from being walked all over, or tired of never having boundaries, or not saying no, walking away, or stuck in toxic cycles and situations. Well, imagine breaking free from all of that, feeling powerful and totally in control of your life. When you work with me, there's no BS, no fluff, just real, personal transformation. Now, you've seen my journey on YouTube.
about the power of walking away from the wrong people, overcoming addiction, handling grief, empowering myself from being rock bottom. But this isn't about me. This is not my story. This is your story. Imagine having a life on your terms, having a healthier, better relationship, being able to overcome your struggles and actually be at peace and taste happiness, maybe for the first time ever in your life. Now, other coaches fail when it comes to getting real results because they offer you generic advice that is not catered to you. It's a one-size-fits-all program and it's a load of BS. But I'm different. I listen to you. I take notes. I ask the deep questions and personalize and cater to your needs to take you from where you are now to where you truly want to be. And it's a lot easier and simpler than you think. So here's what I want you to do. If you are genuinely serious about change and personal transformation, book a free discovery call right now down below. And also check out the testimonials from real people and real success stories of men and even women who've turned their lives around thanks to me. There are only limited spots available, to take advantage of this now. And it's only for serious people who are serious about change. So let's not delay. Let's not keep you where you are now, stuck in the same cycles, the same routines for another year. Let's work together and break free together and live life finally on your terms.